Bradford, how you doing? We're going to talk today about some of the new things we have from Zacuto. We got a lot of new things. So here you see our recoil. We've released that about 2 years ago, made a lot of perfection and modification to it. Basic principle to a recoil is your hand, your shoulder, and your eye never change. What changes is the weight of the camera and the lens, and what we do is we just slide that forward and back to achieve balance. It's really simple. So what makes a recoil? There's three things. One, you need to move your optics forward because your camera's basically behind you. You need to move your hand grip forward and your camera control forward because your camera's behind you and you can't control it. And you need to have your focus forward because the camera's behind you and your lens is back here now. We're going to talk about the Gratical-X. The Gratical-X and the Gratical HD, exactly the same unit. There's no difference. The optics, same. The display, the same. The diopter, the same. Everything the same, except the HD came out and everybody was like, oh my God, the picture's amazing. We've had several people say it's the closest thing to an optical viewfinder that you can find. But it's expensive. I mean, it's not cheap to make. It's $3,100. So many people sent me emails saying, wow, we wish we could just get that resolution and not have to have all the amazing features that you have in it. So the Gratical-X, what it is it's basically a critical view EVF. When you get it, it allows you to adjust the display, but that's about it. It's a featureless system. So you can either use the features in your camera. If you push the one-to-one in your camera, you'll see it in here. Or you can go on the Gratical website at Zacuto and you can buy features. So let's say you're a person that likes peaking and false color. Then just buy those two features. They're 85 bucks a pop. You load it into the back of the Gratical and now you have those features in your Gratical. So it's a basically build your own Gratical concept. We also have a couple of packages, like a focus package, an iris package, and a LUT package. You can buy those. If you start getting to the point where you're buying 8 items, you really want to get the Gratical HD because it's way cheaper at that point. And we are constantly building new features for the Gratical system. And when you own the Gratical HD, you get all new features and every firmware update for free. And with the Gratical-X, you got to buy it. But at $1,650, if you need a critical view EVF, this is the way to go. You're getting that resolution you need and maybe only buy a couple of features, and it blows the competition away at this price point. We have one other thing I'm going to give you a little look-see at. You can see we've added Bluetooth capability to the Gratical, and here you have a remote that now, one of the things that bothers me is that when I'm operating the camera, I don't like having to do this. I don't like having to sort of focus the camera, engage a feature like peaking, come back to focus, turn peaking off. Now I can do it right here. I can go peaking on, focusing, peaking off, red line on, focusing, peaking off, LUT on, LUT off. Everything can be done with this little remote. To wrap it up, what we feature, Gratical-X, recoil, it's an entire system for your camera. Come and check us out, Zacuto.com.